my dear friends, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the practice. And today's practice is all about just doing less. So most of our postures will actually be on our backs. This is where we'll start. So my invitation for you is to be here and now with your body and with your breath. So get cozy, get comfortable, roll your mat, and I'll see you shortly. For today, we'll start on our backs. So actually just make your way there. Lying down, you can keep your feet hip-width distance apart or even wider, and allow your knees to come in towards one another. Placing one hand onto your belly, one hand onto your chest, around your heart center. Close your eyes. And just allow everything else around you to pause. As though the time around you slows down or stops completely. And bring your awareness to the present moment and what is actually happening right on your mat. So feel here your feet resting on the floor. Feel the touch points between the feet and the mat. You'll perhaps be able to notice the heel, the ball of your foot, a few toes resting on the floor. Feel the arch. Then notice your knees resting against one another. Notice your lower back, an arch through your middle spine. Feel the shoulder blades, feel the elbows, feel the head. So we have arrived to the practice. We're breathing. We are already connecting further with ourselves and with that internal universe that lies in our hearts. So I invite you to take a deep inhalation through the nose and into the belly. And sigh it out, let go. Deep breath in. Let it go. One last breath. And release. Well done. Let's cactus the arms out to the sides. From here, separate your knees and just gently bring your knees over to the right and to the left. Of course, your eyes can stay closed throughout. Exhale. Just a few wiggles. Great. Here, just decompressing through the lower back. And from here back through the center, your right knee is going to travel up towards the chest. Interlock the fingers, bring your shin closer in, your thigh closer in. If you want to, you can always extend your left leg in front. And just intuitively see if you can also find a little bit of movement through the right leg, through the hip, the thigh. Very nice. And from here, lifting the right foot up towards the sky. You can now hold on to your thigh and just press the thigh and the knee towards the right side. Or you can actually grab hold of the outer edge of the right foot and find this half happy baby. So this will feel quite intense for your hip, but hopefully in a good way. And your left hand can always press the left hip down, gently down towards the mat, so you don't feel like you're shifting too much on your right side. So let's just take a couple of breaths, settle into stillness, being completely immersed, so aware of the sensations that come. Last couple of breaths. Deep inhale. Exhale. Well done. Slowly bring the right foot in, the knee in and back towards the center. Now just nudge your hips over to the right a little bit. So you can bend your left knee, then re-extend the leg. And we send the right knee over towards the left side for a supine twist. And to start with, just pulsate your knee up and down. So you ease into your twist. Feeling that rotation across your thoracic spine, across your middle spine. And try and keep the right shoulder glued to the floor. And then eventually we want to settle down for this nice twist. Even if this means your right knee hovering off the floor and not reaching the floor fully, that's absolutely fine. Just a couple of breaths. Doing great. And as you inhale deeply, I really want us to notice the side of your body here ballooning out. And last inhalation. Exhale. Well done. Slowly we bring the knee back towards the center. You can just recenter your hips. So nudge them towards the midline. And from here, see if you can grab hold of the big toe, hooking your two peace fingers around it. And from here, we lift the head, we lift the shoulders. Left hand can stay on top of your left hip. And with the forehead or with the nose, we reach towards the right shin. We hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Slowly to release the shoulders, the head down, bring the knee into the chest, give it another squeeze, inhale. And exhale to release the foot down. Well done. Left knee travels in. Same thing, so just interlock the fingers just below your knee across the shin. Your right leg can also extend here. And just give that left side a bit of a wiggle. You can always also just hold on to your knee or keep both of your hands on top of the shin. Your choice. Great. And we're gonna go ahead and find that half happy baby. So you can start off with the right knee bent. Your left foot travels up. Stay here holding your thigh or reach for the outer edge of your left foot. Allow your knee to travel out and you can always re-extend your right leg. Let's hold here for a couple of breaths. Soften the forehead. All of your attention is on that left side. Last few breaths, go as deep as you like. Well done, and one more breath. And exhale. Great. Slowly we release the foot in, bringing the knee back towards the center. Let's nudge our hips over to the left a little bit, ultimately aligning the spine and the hips. And then just pulsating the left knee towards the right side. Yep, until we find that nice supine twist. But it's always quite nice just to ease into the pose. Great, and then eventually we bring the knee towards the floor. Not necessarily fully, remember, I still want us to keep the left shoulder grounded, as close towards the floor as you can get. And now just focusing on that side of your ribs. And again, the side begins to balloon out as you breathe in, and everything comes back in as you breathe out. Really nice, deep, long breaths. And one more inhale. And exhale. Great. Slowly from here, bring your knee back through the center. Hips back to the midline. And from here, we're going to try and grab the big toe with the left hand. Lift the head slightly through your shoulders and see if you can extend towards that leg. Perhaps not fully, but that intention, of course, is there. And then nose and the forehead goes towards the shin. Let's breathe here. Keep pressing the right hip bone down with the right hand, just to keep that contact between the floor and your hips. And we take one last breath. And we slowly, slowly release. Bend your knees, squeeze the knee towards the chest. Inhale. And exhale to release the leg back down. All right, arms are going to extend above the head. Just give yourself a nice, deep, deep stretch. Deep inhale here. And let's walk the legs and the arms over to the right. So creating a half moon shape or banana shape. So think of a banana and the way it's carved. And then you can bring your left ankle on top of the right foot and grab hold of your left wrist. Both sit bones are still on the floor, so we're creating length, creating space across the left side of your body. Breathing deeply. So it is all about just lengthening, working through any blockages, any knots across the body. Last 3 breaths, really deep. Inhale. Exhale. All right, slowly we come back through the center and we'll go the opposite way. So moving to the left side, shuffle your shoulders a bit as well, and then your legs walk over to the left and the right ankle, the foot travels on top of that left foot. And here again, keep pressing the sit bones down, keep pressing the shoulders down, and just focus now on the right side. Inhale. Exhale. And just continue with this pattern. How nice. And one more breath. And exhale. Slowly we come back. So bring the knees towards the chest and just give yourself a little squeeze. And from here, let's rock up forward and back. A nice gentle massage for the spine. And we'll come all the way up into seated. Now extending both of your legs to begin with. And then your left knee will bend. We'll place the left foot outside of the right thigh. And we'll bend the right knee and send the foot just next to your hip. So from here, lengthen as you breathe in. And let's twist over towards the left side. So you can just simply hug the left knee with the right arm. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to rotate and to twist. Inhale. Exhale. Last few. Breathe out. Deep inhale. Exhale. Great. Slowly we come up. From here, we re-extend the legs. Lengthen here. Inhale. And shift forward as you breathe out. So I want us to pulse here. Lengthen as we breathe in. Feet stay flexed. Exhale, we soften. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. And last one, lengthen. And soften. Great. From here, push the floor away. Right knee bends. Foot outside of your thigh. And we bend the left leg. Make sure you're still sitting up nice and tall, feeling both of your sit bones on the floor. And then from here, just hug the right knee with your left arm. Inhale. Exhale to rotate, look over the right shoulder. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more. Exhale. Last breath in. Breathing out. Great. Slowly coming back. And untangling those legs. Now allowing the right shin to be in front of your left shin. So finding this easy cross position. Let's reach the arms back. Interlace the fingers so now the right thumb is at the top. And from here, squeeze the hands together, open up through the chest, inhale, and slowly shift forward, bringing the forehead towards the mat, perhaps all the way to the floor. And we hold here, allowing those arms to open. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. Great. Inhale to rise. We're just going to change the legs. So left shin is going to travel in front of the right shin. And now your left thumb is going to be at the top. So a slightly awkward bind, as it is just simply unusual. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, we begin to bring the belly and the head towards the mat. Again, you can pause here or fully bring the forehead towards the floor. Staying here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. With your inhale, we rise. And exhale, we release. Great. Arms reach up. And we bring the hands right in front and we'll find our way into downward facing dog. Find stillness in your downward facing dog. Hopefully your hamstrings are feeling a little bit more open. Deep breath in. And exhale. Great, let's guide our feet a little bit wider than our hips. And with the right hand, we reach for the left shin or the ankle or even the heel or towards the heel. Here, go ahead and find the rotation. Breathe out, looking just underneath the left armpit. Inhale. Exhale. One last breath. Exhale. Great. Slowly we return. And our left hand reaches towards the right shin or the ankle. Take a breath. Breathe out. In. Breathe out. Last inhalation. And exhale. Great. Slowly from here, back into your downward facing dog. One more breath. And with your exhale, we release the knees down onto the floor. Tabletop position. We'll bring the forearms onto the floor and slowly we'll extend the legs behind us, bringing the knees and the hips onto the floor into our Sphinx pose. So try and untuck the toes, just relax through the feet. Close the eyes. And here we have this extension across the spine. So just one more time, creating space through the spine. Try and keep the neck long. Most of the times throughout the day, we spend looking down to the phones, to the keyboards, the screens. Really creating this tight upper back as well. Same with the lower back. So just breathe in and target your inhalations into the back side of the body, through the vertebrae. Nice, slow and mindful practice. So we take one last breath here. And breathe out. Now just taking the last 5 breaths, slightly changing the position. So see if you can just lift your elbows off the ground. Your arms might get completely straight. Even if there's a little micro bend through your elbows, that's absolutely fine. So we're creating a more of an active cobra position here. So keep squeezing the glutes and we stay here for the last 3, 2, and 1. And exhale. Well done. Gently release your elbows onto the floor. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes under. Find your tabletop position and come into your seated position. So let's cross over the shins or sit in your thunderbolt, somewhere where you'll be quite comfortable. Try and relax your arms down, palms might face up, lengthen through the neck. And just to ground through the body and remind ourselves of this present moment and the power of the present moment, I want us to repeat a very, very simple yet powerful affirmation. I am here now. So 4 words, and we'll try and sync it together with our breath. So as you inhale in your mind, repeat I. Exhale, am. Inhale here. Exhale now. So we're moving into this meditation, okay? So just getting comfortable, finding your space. And begin with your affirmation. Inhale, I. Here, now. And just in your own time, continue with these words, allowing your inhalation and exhalation be roughly the same length. At any point, if your mind wanders off, return to the first word. I am here now. And last few rounds. And then placing your left hand onto the belly, the right hand onto the chest. And again, feeling this power of the present moment. Feeling so alive and really connected. Feeling your heart rate. And simply just reminding yourself that showing up on the mat is what really matters. And then sometimes the practice can be when we really move the energy, move that stagnant energy with fire, with dynamic postures, dynamic breath, but equally slowing down, listening in, is just as important as everything else. So guiding those hands next to the heart space, palms to touch. Take that deep, long inhalation and let it all out through the mouth. Thank you so much for slowing down together. Namaste.